And by the way, this image behind me is apposite for one of the two Pendragon campaigns I'm running. Not you guys. Not you guys. Not Rob and Jess. You are not having this adventure. This is a complete.
Okay, good.
And technically, I don't think you can have. Well, you don't. You haven't set up the things to have this adventure, so that's a bit of fun as well. All right. So when last we saw our intrepid adventurers, and I'm thinking particularly, I think of Nilette.
Mm-hmm.
Nilette.
Oh, yes.
When last we saw our intrepid adventurers, just feels like just minutes ago, you had crawled into a crawl space.
Yes.
Golf clap. And had found Gattu, the missing cat.
Hooray!
Yay.
Hooray!
Hey, huzzah!
Huzzah! And why Gattu was missing? Less huzzahs.
Less huzzahs. That
Less
scary
huzzahs.
looking blight orchid thing is kind of terrifying.
Yes, I just want to make the point, once again, not generated by AI, all handcrafted manipulation of imagery by yours truly.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I thought so. So, on that note, what do you want to do, Nilette?
I'm definitely covering my face.
Okay.
Grabbing the cat with one arm and backing out of there as fast as I can.
Now, Nilette, let's go out on a limb and suggest that your survival skill. Oh, you've got survival skill. I take it back. I was about to make a disparaging comment about your likelihood of having survival skill, but it turns out that would not be correct. So, please make a survival roll, and I don't think you have any of those lovely talents that will help you. No, you do not.
I've just given myself that Dex talent for moving through tight spaces. So yeah,
That was good. Oh, I love that. That's how you got here. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was awesome. Love that.
Oh
Do more
my
of that.
goodness! I will be pushing that. So please take a darkness point.
Oh, okay.
Strong start.
Good. Good to hear. Good.
Ching.
1 success.
I endorse your decision to add darkness points to my pool. Okay. Did you succeed? 1 success, you said. Sorry.
I got 1 success. Yeah.
Okay, so you cover your mouth. I am going to be rolling an opposed roll against your survival with my I'm a horrible spore thing, generating spore shit on people. And I'm going to re-roll with a darkness point. Thank you very much.
It's not very nice, is it, Jess?
It's about as fair as what I was feeling.
Please have 3 blight temporary damage.
Oh, yeah. Feeling good.
So that's 3 blight points. 3 of those little blights. So you get basically a gigantic puff of this spore-like substance adhering to your skin and your face and to your body and to your arms. And you've also got Gattu, who's a bit covered in this stuff as well. And you're crawling out of the tunnel where you found the spores.
Yeah.
You may crawl out now. You
Hooray.
can crawl out.
Don't forget the cat.
No, I think they grabbed the cat. Actually, I think, though, just to make it even worse for you, sorry, can you give me a observation roll, please? It's observation.
She's very good at that.
Wow, you are good at that. But not that good? Or
Take another darkness point, Thomas. Yeah.
0 of 9 dice. So yes, I think I will be
don't
giving
push
you
it. No, don't.
No pushing?
No,
Okay,
on this
no
one,
pushing.
Sorry, that was me cursing you.
You don't want to push.
Okay.
This is one of those rare circumstances where ignorance is bliss.
Okay, good. So ignorant. Did not see a thing. Nothing.
So, yes, rather than accumulating a darkness point so I can give you more damage, I won't.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
dear.
Thanks. Heads up.
Okay. Yeah, because you're not. Yeah. So all right. So you've got Gattu, and you scrabble back out of the tunnel.
I mean, to be fair, I'm like covering my face with like my big floppy sleeve, and
No,
I've got the
absolutely,
cat,
and
and
that
like
is
I'm
done.
not looking at anything.
Yeah, you're busy. You're crawling backwards. It's all fine.
Yeah.
Okay. That hurts me, Mike. I mean, that hurts. That hurts right here, buddy. I'll have you know that I frequently am nice to you. Just so that's it. Often for my own entertainment, I accept, but there it is. All right, so so you've crawled out. You've got the cat.
Yeah.
Yay! Congratulations, you found the cat. Win.
Yeah. Now taking the cat to the ship mid bay.
Well, I was going to ask, was anyone? I can't remember because it's been 2 weeks. Was anyone at the entrance of the tunnel with you?
I don't think so.
I can't remember. We all kind of went different ways.
Yeah.
She did call us, so we're probably on our way.
Okay.
I don't think any of us were actually there at the time.
But you were so you were in these tunnels, these which are sort of built between the inner hull and the outer hull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, you send out the message. What do you say on said message?
I'm just at this point going, found Gattu, he's in bad shape. I'm not much better. Help.
Okay, so you've crawled out of the tunnels. You're in the sort of cargo bay area of the ship, like in the bottom deck, the engineering and cargo bay section. What do you do?
So I know I've been blighted, and the cat is very blighted, so we need to be decontaminated. So I will probably try to haul our asses to the nearest point where we can decontaminate. Is that going to be on our own ship, or is there somewhere else in the cargo?
Have you actually told people that you're blighted?
No.
Okay.
Wasn't there
your ship is actually
stations?
closer. In answer to your question, your ship is on this deck. So your ship is definitively closer than the med base, which are up above.
But so I'm just going to go. My first priority is to decontaminate us, so that other people can then help with giving us med stuff.
Okay. So you go racing to your shuttle, whose name I've forgotten. Maria. You go racing to the Maria.
Yeah.
And what? Lower the thing to get in.
All right, Aman, what is the decontamination protocol for our shuttle?
So the decontamination protocol for our shuttle, we've never really discussed, but I've always assumed that the bird decontaminates all our gear before we take it inside the shuttle through the airlock.
Oh. So, where would Rada and Garuka be right now?
Rada, where are you and Garuka at the moment?
I believe the words I was using last time was lurking.
That is true. I do recall that.
So
he could be lurking nearby.
Calling out for you both.
Yeah.
To call and like, help! I've been blighted. Help!
Yeah. So can I use doesn't the bird have a teleport ability? Can I use that to expose
it does,
distance?
as a matter of fact, have a teleport ability. It has the dimension flitting.
Yeah, so I'm going to use that to appear where you are and get probably instantly exposed to blight.
So give me a command roll to get said bird to do such thing.
I can do that.
You can. You've got a bucket load of dice for it, but you could fail.
One success.
One
So
success.
close.
Close. All right. The bird begrudgingly opens up a split in space and time. and pulls you through this sort of freezing cold space between places that you probably, I'm kind of imagining it's a place that you can't comprehend. So the bird sort of snaps you through it, and maybe even sort of you close your eyes when you go through it because it's deeply
like a
uncomfortable.
momentary stasis that they have, just like the horizon.
Because it's doing something, it's literally tearing a hole in space and popping you through it. So there's nothing that suggests that's good for the brain. So you pop out at the shuttle. You see Nilette has Gattu under one arm. They are make a observation roll for me, please. At -2 dice, please.
Right. The good news there is that I've only got 2 dice. Does that mean I just not roll?
No, you roll 1 dice.
Mm-hmm. All right. And oh no, hang on, I need to -1. That's right. Roll pool. I got a 5, so I'm just going to accept that I don't see what your what
that's
terrible
fine.
horror event
You don't notice. So the message you got was, I'm not doing great, I think was the exact language. And you don't notice anything specific about them or anything else because you've just come from the space between places. As you're sort of comprehending what's going on, a small sniveling voice is heard. Oh, Miss Nilette, you seem to be covered in. Oh my God, you're a blight burned, and it's and Benny skitters away from you, hands in the air. Oh no, Miss Nilette, I am worried. I think you are going to. And he's saying this at the top of his voice. Like, if you were anywhere in the cargo bay, you are hearing him yell this out.
Nilette will not do that because she's holding the cat, and I'm just calling out to Rada. I'm blighted. Get Garuka to decontaminate me. Rada, decontaminate me.
Can I I'm gonna point bird and get them to do that while also like running over to plant my hand over Benny's gob.
Please make a command roll for getting Garuka to do their thing.
2 successes.
Okay. So you can remove 2 temporary blight, but in accordance with the rules. Roll d6s for each one, please.
2 d6s.
Not you, Dan.
Oh, I've got to roll them.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm just rolling 1 dice at a time. Yeah. Okay. That was a 2.
So that's fine. And the second one?
5.
I believe you are okay.
All right, so I can remove 2 points of blight.
You can remove 2 points of temporary blight. You've still got 1 temporary point of blight on you. And you did not acquire any permanent blight as a result of the cleansing.
Okay, cool.
Yes, on a 6 it becomes, I'm just rereading the rules that I wrote. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, yes, you do not, but you are still slightly blighted. And just on that note, could I get a survival roll from Rada, please?
Hooray! 1 success.
Okay, I'm only rolling a weak attack on you. And I got nothing. So that's all good.
Excellent.
Okay. All right. Well,
All
Benny, now, and you're trying to put your hand around Benny's mouth. He's proving to be very elusive.
At the very least, can I like deploy my riot shield and stand in the doorway so at least he's not running out into wherever the fuck to.
Oh no, he was near you, not on the ship, because he's not allowed on the ship. That's been well established.
Oh, okay.
Aman has made that very clear.
Yeah.
You're all outside in the cargo bay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I just want if I can stop, if I can just like, if I can't catch him, if he's just like, you know, what's is it Droidberg? Whoop, 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 running around.
Yeah.
This is
I'm just gonna put myself in a way that he can't like get off this out of this area and spread his nonsense elsewhere.
Shoot
Cool.
his leg.
I'm
Give
so
something
tempted.
else to complain about.
If he doesn't shut up so soon, I may well do exactly that. But I'm not quite that ruthless yet.
Well, by this point, other members of the crew have arrived anyway, because it's not like the cargo area is empty of people. So other members of the crew are now arriving. You guys are also arriving. So Pripyat and Aman and Ben, you're also arriving. Yeah, and there's like Benny sort of carrying on, and a bunch of people with Benny. And there's Rada sort of defensively, and the bird has just obviously done something because its wings are spread out, and it's now sort of sitting on the top of the entryway to the shuttle, so sort of perched on the point of the back of the shuttle.
All right.
What do you do, people?
Nilette's focus is got to get Gattu to a med bay to get treated,
Yeah.
and got to talk to Pripyat because he's the leader, and got to talk to, was it Indria, the second in command of the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make a okay. Well, Pripyat's right there, so you can talk to Pripyat.
Yeah.
Gattu, there is a med bay on the ship, isn't there? The shuttle has a med bay.
No, not the shuttle, but the main ship. The main ship will have to be, because we
The
don't
Arkhander.
have a med bay on the Arkhander.
Oh, that's right. You didn't get a med bay. Sorry.
This is where Pripyat would say, quickly, put him in the med bay, that wewe've that Aman has been working on.
No,
Put him
we
there.
don't want to
A wonderful
contaminate
thing
the
that we
shuttle.
managed to have that.
There's protocols, you know.
Yeah, we
It
can't
is
take
such
a cat on
perfect
there.
timing that we have that on the ship.
And I'm trying to keep...
when Pripyat finds out, he's going to be cranky.
Yeah.
But at least
I'm
I'll be
trying to
able
get-
to make a replacement arm for you there and then.
Yeah.
So you'll have to take Gattu upstairs.
Yeah. That Pripyat, I'm trying to kind of grab him, but also
All right.
hold him at arm's length. So that, like,
Can we just find a container, some sort of small cargo container, toolboxy thing with a lid to chuck Gattu in? Because I don't really want to spread all the contaminant through the ship.
Sure. Give me a. No, that's fine. Yep, just do it. Okay,
Yep,
Gattu
I'll
in a
get that.
box.
Cat in a box. Is it dead? Is it alive? I ask
why?
you.
If there wasn't a Schrodinger joke at this point, the universe wasn't working the way it's meant to. So I'll pay that. All right. So yeah. So you've got the cat. You've got him in a box. You got Nilette. You're mostly cleansed of blight, not completely. You can make your way now to the med bay upstairs.
Excellent.
However,
And on the way-
crew have now started to rock up and go, "What do you mean there's blight?"
It's being taken care of Don't worry. Just wait.
Love at first sight is what she said.
Can I roll over in my? I presume I'm like at least wearing my helmet. I don't because I don't take it off for my choice.
Sure.
And try and intimidate them into leaving, just saying, look, we are who we are. We have come across a problem. We are solving it in the most appropriate way possible, and it is in everyone's best interest if you move on.
Yeah, you can make a command roll for that. I'll give you that. Yep, go for it.
2 successes.
Okay. They do move on, but you don't think like the long term. You haven't solved the problem, right? You've just basically told them to go away, which they do, but you haven't really addressed their concern.
As good as it gets for now.
So you race upstairs with Gattu, and you can access the med bay where you were last there for the attack of the spider thingy.
What's happening in the mid bay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can apply additional decontamination protocols for cleansing the last little bit of blight. Can you make another D6 roll for me for the last bit of blight?
Yeah. 4.
No, you're good. Okay.
Cool. So now that we don't have lots of extra people hanging on, I am going to tell everybody what I saw in the pipes.
Okay.
And about this orchid, and that it's right next to the ventilation shaft, and it is just everywhere, going everywhere through the ship. And we need to inform Indria and the captain.
Okay. Who might have a background? I think I know who it is, but who might have a background in black toad narcotics or Gardner or the Gardner Guild narcotics? Not looking at you, Pripyat, but just asking.
I've established that I was guiding that stuff. I don't know if that would be enough to incriminate how much that would incriminate me by.
Can I get Pripyat to make a culture roll for me, please? Rada, can you make a... because I don't know how much you cared about what you were guarding, if that makes sense.
At the time, because I didn't know there was people involved, at the time I didn't. When I realized people were involved, that's when my life started.
It seems legit to say it's a observation roll then for you.
I've had 2 successes for Pripyat.
Okay, so
That's for culture.
From the description of the fungus thing, whatever it is, and a little bit of reflection on other things that have been going on in people's heads, you are pretty sure that fungus thing is producing orchid dust. And that it's being pumped through the ventilation system of the entire ship. Which is why people have been having weird, haunting, nightmarish dreams for the last few weeks.
Excellent. And do I think there's a connection between the thing that what we found / didn't find in the gardening section? Do we think that's that, or is this something else?
That probably requires more of a science-y thing than a culture thing. But you can talk to people.
Well, I've got some science. Is it? Shall I roll that or talk to someone?
Up to you.
Okay. Well, I will roll it if I can to see if I can make that leap. Mm-hmm. 2 successes and 3 ones. So
yes is the answer to your question.
Right. Okay. Well, then Nilette mentioned talking to is Indira, not Indira. The 2 I see, whose name I just can't remember.
Indria.
Yep. Indria. Yep. So that should be something that she probably needs to know as well. Hey, yeah, some guys in your ship made a distillery and it's leaking into the whole ship now. So, yeah, some cultists
You've got a cargo
made
cult,
a still.
darling.
Sorry?
You've got a cargo cult, darling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once that, I would make sure that Nilette is okay and help her drop off the cat to where it needs to go. And then if anyone else wants to join me, go back up to the bridge. Actually, maybe take Nilette with me because I know she's in the ship with Inari, but
Indria.
Indria, this might help her get a little bit of a credit because she found it.
All right.
Yep.
That would be our plan.
Okay, so you're going to Indria and saying what? So please talk to Indria.
Yes. Good afternoon. Look, it appears there is a bit of a problem aboard the ship. Something I think that you should know about. My esteemed colleague here, Nilette, who I'm sure you remember, we heard that Gattu was missing. We were very concerned, and she put herself at grave personal risk to try and find Gattu, which she did. This is the good news. Nilette, where did you actually find Gattu?
Well, I started looking around in some of the spaces in between the hull and the cargo bay, because I know there's lots of little gaps there that I thought a cat might go into, and that's where I found him. That there was a lot more there than I was expecting. There was blight. There's blight growing in the hull of the ship, and it's like this flower, and there's this like orange dust coming off it, and it's everywhere, and it's going all through the ventilation system.
Right. Well, we better deal with that then. Sounds like the perfect job for a group of trained blight removal experts. If only I knew some. Hold on, I do. And look, I would send other members of the crew, but they'd probably do a terrible job and spread blight, everywhere, and then we'd have, blight infection through the whole ship. So I feel that it's a job for you guys.
Interesting that you mentioned the crew and your concerns for them. As it turns out, this blight orchid we found, which had originally being grown in a little hall in the garden section in the
in the hydroponic section.
In the hydroponic section, and then when we sent one of our minions to to see who it was who was doing that, it appears that the people who are doing that, or who did it from the... Sorry, I'm just trying to get the notes.
Ezravillians.
There's a little sect of Ezravillians in your crew, and it was they who introduced this orchid to your ship.
Right. Okay. That does sound useful information, but I think we can deal with that separate to the issue of the plant thing growing in the hole in the hull. But you're talking, and so this is the ventilation steward and the sanitation crew, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay, well, and I think some of the cargo crew as well might be involved. Yeah. Cool.
This this does sort of circle back to our discussion about testing the
scanning
crew.
everyone. We should chip everyone. It's the only answer.
I wonder if you would, perhaps reconsider that.
Well, do you want to make a manipulation roll at this point, Pripyat? Building on
I
your...
don't think this is manipulation. This is a just good sense kind of roll, I would have thought. But I'll give that a go. Here we go. 6 dice.
Sometimes people don't see the good sense like you do, and you have to convince them.
That's right.
Did you want to push that?
I think I do actually.
I think
yes,
you do
I'm going to
too.
push that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I definitely did. 2 successes.
Alrighty. Okay, I will admit that the risk that there are a whole stack of people who've been ingesting orchid dust on the ship in vast amounts does have me somewhat concerned, and/or worse still, might be infected with blight.
Yes, I thought that that might be relevant to our. Yes, and it saves. The other thing is it saves Pripyat from having to get involved in this fucking team building thing that he doesn't want to get involved in. So the improv thing. So
Fair.
It's a win-win.
All right. Well, look, we will organise for the scanning once you've dealt with the actual problem, which is the blight orchid thing growing in the ventilation system. Because that sounds bad.
It's
Of course.
very bad. We will deal with it.
Okay.
We shall deal with it.
Go.
Thank you for the
Deal with it, he says.
All
She
right.
sounds very commanding in that moment.
Excellent. We're on it.
Like being incompetent.
So, what do you guys want to do? Got blight in the corridors.
Well, obviously, I think the trick would be to attach a rope to Benny and chuck him in the gap in
Benny's
between
not
the
going
holes.
anywhere. Benny's nowhere to be found.
So, where is
Absolute
our
2 birds,
plan?
1 stone attempt right there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going back to the shuttle to get my delving suit and some gear.
Yes. 100%. And a filter pack.
Sounds like a good idea.
So how are we going to deal with this section? Are we going to remove the blight, or are we going to remove the section?
Physically remove the section, or
What depends how extensive in the duct it is. I mean, is it in the duct and that's it?
Make a technology roll for me, Amar.
Oh, I just happen to have some of that. Technology. All right, I pushed it for 2 successes.
Wow.
Mr. Racket.
Okay. You could evacuate it into space. So you could cut from the outer hull
Yeah,
and pop it out into space.
yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. All right,
Because it's
cool.
actually between the 2 hulls.
Okay.
You'd
Sounds
have to
good to me.
seal both ends so that you didn't suddenly lose a shit ton of atmosphere to space, but it's an option.
Yep. Well, let's do that. And I'm really happy that I put magnetic soles on my delving suit, because it doesn't come standard.
You have to wear your delving suit won't do the job, man. You need a EV suit because you're actually going to be in space.
Yeah.
like the ones we're doing for cleaning the shit off the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
delving suits are vacuum proof.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, I've got an EV suit. That's not a problem. But delving suits are actually vacuum proof.
Just double bag it.
He won't be able to move, but sure. Okay, vacuum resistant. I don't know if that's vacuum proof, but I'll
Well, vacuum resistant applies the same to the other exosuit. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough then.
They're fine. That just when you're in a vacuum, there's this annoying little hissing noise while you're wearing them. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Enough. All right. Yeah. Fair enough. You can wear your delving suit. Yep. Fair enough.
All right. Well, whether I do or don't, I don't know, because the one thing an exosuit does have is actually a jetpack on it if you fall off. So that's okay. All right. Well, so to deal with this, the first thing we have to do is isolate that section of the hull.
Yep.
And that'll probably be from the inside, I'm going to guess.
Yep.
With the idea that we'll cut a door on the outside of the hull and then cut the thing out.
Yep. So just make 2 technology rolls for me to seal the sort of the 2 ends of the pipe.
Does anyone else want to assist? Can we? Is that a thing?
You can assist.
Or am I imagining?
If you have technology skill, you can assist.
I've got 1 skill in technology, so I'm happy to assist.
Then you can assist, which
Excellent.
gives an extra dice to the technology roll.
All right, let me just roll that separately. No. Okay, so I got 1 success on the first.
Mm-hmm.
And on the second, we're Pripyat's helping still. I got 2 successes.
Okay. All right. Well, as far as you're concerned, you've done a great job.
Excellent.
And then you go onto the outside of the hull. Can I get a EVA? Is anyone going with Aman on their EVA trip?
Well, Pripyat. Oh, sorry.
I will. I'll go because I've got exo specialist, so I can.
Oh yes. Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. That's good.
I'll be in my exosuit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think you mean excellent.
I am actually wearing my exosuit, by the way, as well.
Okay. All right.
So,
cool. So
I've got the exo specialist as well. Do you want a third? I can just hold stuff.
Sure. More the merrier. And that's how we lost half
the
crew.
Whatever happened to... How did your last campaign end? Well, it's a funny story. Oh, how we laughed. Okay, so... right, so you've got lots of people ready to... holding stuff for you and...
Cool.
and doing various things.
All right,
you're on the outside of the hull. Can I get a what will E be? I guess it'll be survival. Yeah, I think it is survival. Actually, I think that's spot on. It's a survival
it a dexterity roll. Thing.
It's wits actually.
Wits.
Yeah. Okay. Survival is wits.
Okay. Survival. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So can I get survival rolls from all 3 people out on the hull?
Yeah, I've got 1.
Mm-hmm.
Have a darkness point. Thank you.
Oh, love it.
1 success.
Okay,
so I'm just curious, why is it survival?
Because it's negotiating your way across the outer hull. You roll survival for exo stuff.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Doing fine detailed stuff while wearing an exosuit, that's obviously not survival, but knowing where to put your feet. Like, it's not really an agility test, right? Like, it's actually being smart about what you do with your magnetic boots.
Yeah, I understand.
Which is not about agility. It's about, I know to put my feet down very firmly before I disengage the other foot and move it over here. And I know to watch out for radiation and solar flares and not look at the sun and do 27 other million things.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was just curious why it was survival.
So, don't worry. In a second, I'll get you to roll something else if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, that's all right.
Then make your technology roll to wield your cutting torch as you cut.
And I will assist you with that.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, let me roll another dice then. So that's 2 successes.
Nice. Okay, you cut a big chunk of the hull out. Now, you've got assistance. I need someone to give me a force roll to be holding on to the big chunk of metal as it is kind of pushed out by all this evacuating atmosphere. Because you don't actually want to lose the big chunk of metal if you can avoid it. That's useful stuff.
Oh, the hull, you mean? Yes.
Yeah. You are cutting a hole in the hull big enough for the thing to be flung out.
So, right.
I don't know if you heard me before, but I got 2 successes my survival roll before.
No, I did. Do you want to be the person who's holding on to the magnetic clamps?
I was going to say, I've got 4 dice, and I think that's the highest in the group, isn't it?
Yeah, you should totally be the one holding it.
For what? Sorry?
I'm going to roll to hold on to this thing for 4 dice.
I got 7 dice.
But you're the one cutting
you're using the cutting torch.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You don't want me using the cutting torch.
Oh, no, that's fine if you want to use
Oh, actually, perfect time to use it. I use my gambler's ability. Critical success.
The camera pans out to see 2 people in exosuits fighting over the drill to be able to cut a plate off the ship.
All right.
We just don't want to lose that plate, that's all.
So you've used your gambler's ability. Thank you very much.
Yes, take your darkness point, but I get a critical success.
Yep, that's fine.
I do not want to go floating into space this way.
All right, so perfectly timed. Aman cuts this giant hole in the side of the ship. It's big enough that, a person effectively could fit into the hole. As that happens, you drop the 2 magnetic clamps onto the bit of hull and rip it back and out of the way. There's a mighty explosion of atmosphere, crystalline, sort of, as all the water in the air that comes out sort of instantly freezes into this glittery dust. Some of it's orange tinged.
Orange sherbet.
Orange sherbet, that's right.
Forbidden sherbet.
You've got this big thing in your hands, so that's what you're doing. Aman, you've got a torch. Nilette, you've got the best observation in the group. Make a observation roll for me, please.
Oh, I would love to do that. 2 successes.
Nice. Okay, as this is all happening, you see... you're not really doing anything. Like, you're keeping an eye on, what's happening in case you have to jump and grab Aman if he comes free or something like that. But you're not really busy per se. So you're probably looking sort of straight into the hole. Well, at least looking along the hole. There's this mighty evacuation of atmosphere. You see the sort of star-shaped plant thing ripped out and flung into space, and straight after it, you see a body. You see a body also sucked out of this hole and being sort of pushed out into space. What do you want to do?
Oh, I've got my jetpack on my exo.
You do? Are you going to go chasing it?
Am I attached to the ship in any way?
I smell some darkness points coming on.
It's going to be a heavy burn of darkness points.
Oh, I think I've got to get this thing.
Can you just grab it on the way through? Can you try that to start off with?
Yeah. I'm going to try and grab it as it goes past.
Okay. Give me a dexterity roll, please.
And this is where I make use of my talent to get +2 when wearing an exo.
Nice. Go for it. Of course, technically that just negates the -2 you get for the bulky exosuit. But go.
3. I got 3 successes.
Okay. This body goes whipping past you, but like a lightning, like a rat out of an aqueduct. That's the body I'm referring to. Like a rat out of an aqueduct, this thing just shoots past you, but with lightning speed, your arm grabs the foot of this body, and you're holding onto it. Now you can make a force roll.
This is going to be hilarious. One.
Okay.
It's better
You
than
feel
that.
your feet kind of get pulled off for a second, but you tamp your feet down harder and they lock on. So you're now holding on to the body, which is sort of waving in space by 1 foot. It's covered in this orange growth. Do you still want to hold on to it? Dun,
Can
dun,
she see a name tag on it?
dun.
Just to know who it is.
Are you looking?
Yeah. I want to try and identify who this person is, and then I'm going to release them into space. I don't want to
Okay.
hold on to the blight thing anymore.
Okay. How much blight defense does your exosuit have, Jess?
I have no
I
idea.
think it's actually 1.
It's pretty shit. is the answer to my question. To Rob's point. Let's see.
And it doesn't have a filter pack either,
No.
which is why I actually did my other
It
suit
has
with
1. This is true.
Yeah.
One blight.
Thick material, rubberized.
Make a blight resistance check with your 1 dice, please.
Okay. Where am I doing that? Oh, shit.
Just roll a dice. It has to be a 6.
Okay.
Sorry, my laptop is about to reboot, so I'll stay here with video with you, but I'm going to lose everything else. It's a forced reboot for security, so I just thought I'd let you know. I won't have my
Okay.
character sheet and stuff. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I got a 6.
That's good. So you only took 2 blight points of damage. All right. So you are literally, you can feel this itchiness on your arm underneath the spacesuit. You can feel it infiltrating
Yeah.
your suit. Like there's this crawling sensation down your arm, and you can feel it infiltrating your suit, even though it's, sealed against vacuum.
It's getting in there.
It's getting in there. Make a what would it be? Actually, I'll just
Observation?
I'm just gonna roll. Actually, sorry, you
Yeah.
don't. Which you handle with aplomb, as it turns out. Completely unaffected by that, whatever it is. Okay, cool. That's happening. Now make an observation roll because you held on long enough. So give me an observation roll.
2.
It is indeed, as suggested by a text message I saw just minutes ago, Vos Nilari.
Excellent.
Lovely.
May we never
Well-
meet again.
May we never meet again. I have identified him and I let him go.
Okay.
Bump, bump, bump along the hole.
Yeah.
Do not need any more blight. And
Please don't stick on the aerials. Please don't stick on. Oh.
Meanwhile, inside, just on the subject of darkness point burn, those people who are inside the ship, so that is Lily and Pripyat. You know how there was all that sealing of the tunnel and it was, rock solid. Rock solid, I tell you. I've done a perfect job. Turns out orchid dust can rust metal, amongst other things.
Wow, learning curve.
Learning curve.
We're learning things here today.
I never. All right, so I'll burn 2 darkness points for this one.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You guys are both sort of inside, assumably near this entry point, when you hear this whistling sound.
Yeah, that's not good.
As long as we don't meet in the next round, it's fine.
Yeah, Pripyat will start looking for something. Would it be unfair to say that a slight whistling sound is probably one of the worst things you can hear as a delver, because it means you might have a hole in your suit?
It would not be unfair to say that. That would be a completely valid opinion.
Yeah,
Don.
so that's probably going to mean that Pripyat is thinking, I need to get my suit on or something like this, or a helmet, or get the fuck out of there. Is there there must be surely some kind of
yes, Dan,
lockable bulkhead door, like closest nearest bulkhead door or something? Or is that, am I thinking wrong?
No, well, actually, bizarrely, perhaps, the ships are not, at least on the cargo floor, they're not particularly well sealed. Like, there's not lots of little access points. There's this big open area in the middle of the ship. So, no is the answer.
Okay. And all the tools we need to maybe fix a leak are on the outside of the ship where our compatriots are.
Well, you can improvise something if you can find the leak.
Yes. Okay. Well, that would be the first thing. I suppose not having suits or my suit on. Would I have my suit on? Probably not. So maybe go and get a suit on and then try and find the leak is probably the first thing.
Is that what you want to do, Lily? Because you're also there listening to the whistling sound.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. That's a good idea. Are you there, Lily? Hello?
We can't hear you if you can hear us, just to make that point.
Sorry, I didn't know that you were waiting for me to speak.
Indeed I was. The question has been asked. What are you doing since you're inside listening to whistling sound?
Follow Pripyat, I guess.
Okay.
I like the idea of if there's an intercom, bashing that to the engineering section and getting someone to get their ass down here. Hull breach. There you go. Hull breach. I'm sure that'll get someone's attention.
Clean up aisle 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you race off to find your suits, which are in, conveniently, a shuttle, also on cargo floor.
Heck, yep.
You can hear alerts starting up as atmosphere is being lost through this small hole. Can you both give me, well, I said it earlier, survival rolls, please. Can you both give me survival rolls as you put on your suits?
Now, I don't have access to my sheet nor dice or anything at the moment because it's just rebooting.
That's right.
So if you could roll for me, please. I don't think I have any survival skill, which is weird because it's a wits-based thing, but I must not have selected it.
Let me look. You do not. So you've just got wits. Would you like to push that?
If it wasn't good,
2 ones.
Yeah, the ones don't matter. So,
okay.
If you're asking that question, that means I didn't have any successes. So, probably yes. I'll push that. Please.
You get 2 successes with the push.
Woohoo! And you can have your damn blood money, Thomas, via darkness points.
Thank you. Lily, did you say you got no successes as well?
Correct.
Did you want to push that, or did that include a push?
Oh, I haven't pushed it yet. But I closed the box already because I forgot about pushing.
Oh, well, pushing is just roll it again. So just roll it again.
You really want those darkness points, don't you?
Oh, I'm giving you choices. I
got 1 success this time.
Nice. See, look at that. Okay, so you both throw on delving suits because they're probably what you mostly have. Well, actually, explicitly, I think that's all Pripyat has, and it is actually all Ben has as well. So you put on your delving suits, and you guys are on the outside, and you notice that the atmosphere hasn't stopped coming out.
That's not good.
At this point, the alert on the inside of the ship goes from a sort of amber, dull to a bright red, loud. And there's a catastrophic hull breach. Catastrophic hull breach detected on cargo bay. You turn around the corner and you can feel atmosphere racing past you. The seal that had been done by Aman has caved in. So the plug is caved in, and there's now a good solid sort of, it's probably no more than 10 or 15 centimeters wide, but it's about a meter long, sort of split in this plug that Aman had applied to the end of the pipe. And there's a sort of whistling sound, and now there's just atmosphere racing into it. What do you two want to do?
You have to unmute yourself, Mike.
Suits on, get on the comms link and get someone from engineering to help. Otherwise, while one of us is doing that, grab whatever I think we might need from our ship and head back there and see if we can fix up this breach.
Okay.
I don't know how good I'm going to be at it, but I'll try.
Now, Lily, did you want to try and get the engineering crew to do something per your suggestion?
Didn't Pripyat just do that?
Oh, I thought that was grabbing stuff. Sorry, I missed it.
One of us would reach out to, grab our stuff, and one would call out to engineering people.
Okay. Well, which one of you is doing what? I just need an answer to who's doing what.
I'll grab the tools that I think we need.
Okay.
I think Pripyat might be better with command than Ben.
Okay. Sure. Grab the things that we need, and I will get onto the intercom and say hi. Like Han Solo in the
Death Star.
In the Death Star. Oh,
Yeah.
Hi. How you going? Nice day here. There seems to be a problem down here in the bay, in the deck. The bit where the planes and the thing and all the stuff gets stored in there, please. There seems to be a bit of a hole. Things are leaking. Can someone come down, please, and help and seal that? That would be great. Thank you. Have a nice day. Fantastic.
Okay, give me a command roll, please.
Right. All right, let's do that. No successes. Damn you, Thomas. I'm going to push that. One success.
Okay. All right, so, Ben, you're grabbing stuff from the med bay on the shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
Make a observation roll, please, for me to grab useful stuff.
No successes.
Hey,
I think you've had enough darkness points for today, Thomas. I'm cutting you off.
I'm cutting you off. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these darkness points. I now have that kind of, I'm drowning in the things.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
seeing
I'm
Excel
here.
spreadsheet quantities of these things now.
Yeah.
You need an intervention.
We need to give him a way to just mainline that shit and get it out of his system. All right. Okay. So, sorry. Yes, there I am. Okay. In which case, you grab some stuff, you race back. The engineering crew rock up, albeit somewhat slowly, and do repair the hole in the plug. The rest of you come back inside and do what?
I go and decontaminate myself again.
Again?
Again. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't think that someone who eats like that is so concerned about being decontaminated and clean all the time. Thinking with bits of cupcake on her.
I assume I re-weld the section of hull back on. Just double checking that.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. That'd be good.
There's something I just forgot to do. Why are you carrying that, rather? Yeah.
Nilette, as much as I hate to be the bearer of bad news, could you roll 2d6? Sorry, it is, isn't it? You've got 2 points.
Well, that one was a 5.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That one was a 6.
So tick 1 permanent blight, please.
What?
Not bad for 6 rolls or something like that.
Yeah.
Right on average, technically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yes, you've got faint tracery of little orange lines that you can see in certain light running along your veins.
Just under the skin.
Yeah. Just under the skin.
Lovely.
Okay.
Right.
What do you want to do, guys?
So, is the orchid dust still in that area and everything?
No. You've cleaned
Been
it out.
completely purged?
Yep.
Excellent.
You did a really good job of making sure there's a lot of air movement through there, and that really pushed it all out.
That was key. Yeah,
that was key. Yeah. No, absolutely. Worked a treat.
Yes, looking at the corridor, all the light stuff has been sucked towards the bridge.
Yeah. All
right. So let's go and talk to our 2IC, to the captain.
Okay. So it's Indria.
Yep. Let's just report that we've taken care of the offending area, we've cut it out, we've re-established the atmosphere in the area. Your engineering crew are double checking it as we speak.
Awesome. Okay, good. Anything else to report?
Yes, we found a body of a crew member.
What? But we're not missing any crew members, she goes.
Really? Because
well, not that I'm aware of.
They were ID'd as Vos Nilari.
Oh, but I thought you guys said that he'd probably gone off the ship or something.
Well, he has now.
Ah. Well, she must have killed him as an accomplice or something. Stuffed his body in the air vents.
You seem very certain of that. Interesting.
Well, that's the most obvious answer, isn't it?
Oh, except for he might have discovered the cargo cult and they killed him.
True. Actually, good point.
To the orchid.
Yeah. No, they might have used his body as a source for growing the orchid.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
maybe
further
his death
investigation
had
is
nothing
warranted.
So maybe his death had nothing to do with the mad woman who tried to kill us all.
Yeah, maybe. I'm looking at. I just don't trust Indria.
Well, because she's protecting the captain.
I'm giving her a side eye right now.
Who's a blight-infected center of darkness in the ship, middle of the ship. That one. Okay. Okay. Well. Yes. Well, I guess.
We'll never know, she says.
We'll never know. I mean, the body's gone. You know, that's it. It's gone.
Right. I'm going to have to check some more of these security cameras.
Cool.
Is there anything else, guys, that you'd like to raise? I'm a bit tired having stomped across the hull.
I can't think of anything.
Funnily enough, according to the notes, we've dealt with the blight orchid. We've rescued Gattu. What happened to Vos Nilari? Well, we've kind of found that out.
Doing good.
It's definitely been a red letter moment.
Utrepo? What's all that about? What's happening there? I suppose we have to break the news to the engineering crew, or do we let the two second in charge do that? Because they were concerned about Vos Nilari.
They were.
So I'm assuming if we have our meeting, we have a gathering later on, we'd check on Gattu, make sure the cat is okay. But I suspect that, are we in agreement that we think that the assassin killed Vos Nilari? That is what.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I would like to see how they're going with scanning the crew, if that's been decided that is going to be an option, because I think that was something else that we wanted to do.
She's ordered it on the basis of risk of blight infection.
Fair enough. And was Aman making, or had he made scanners? Is that right?
Weren't the scanners for spiders?
Yes.
Like you had that whole plan with the theatre games thing that you were going to scan everyone as they went into the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're just going to replace some basic lighting and things with some sensory stuff as well.
Yep. But you've now got this medical scanning thing that you've set up.
So we're just going to scan everybody for everything. Is it a spider? Is it blight?
I'm still going to do my original. I'm still going to do my original plan.
Okay.
Some routine maintenance of the lighting in that intersection and things.
Yep, happy with that.
But yes, the mandatory scan should be interesting.
Oh, goodness.
I think you want a technology roll, Thomas?
So are you guys attending the scanning of all crew? And if you are, and is it all of you, some of you, one of you? Who's doing that? Is it you that's doing the scanning? Are you letting the medical officer do the scanning? How does it work?
Nilette is definitely going to be there, and she's got what's that talent do? Maybe
that's a good idea there, Lily.
Because I've got the surveyor talent, which is means I'm specialised in using sensors and scientific instruments to interrogate natural phenomena and resulting data.
Okay.
And I can use my science skill for such roles, even if it would normally need data gen or technology.
Okay, so is everyone comfortable with Nilette being the scanner of people?
Sure.
Yep.
Nilette, you've got the scanner. Are you going to do anything, or are you going to let it determine whether you've got blight?
I'll scan myself first. I know I've got blight.
Okay. Yep, you've got blight.
I mean, I could see the orange tracery.
But are you doing anything to make sure that no one else finds out that you've got blight? Was the kind of $1 million question I might have been hinting at.
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't think I need to share that information with anybody else at this time.
So you're going to manipulate the report so that it says you scan clean?
Yeah.
Nice.
I also have 1 point of permanent blight, so a little whisper in Nilette's ear. Yeah. The whole blight thing to me is just the cover that we can try and look for these fucking spiders in someone. That's the whole. Is that right? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Well, the fact is that the scanners should be geared up to looking for metal inside the body rather than blight itself. Because that was.
Oh, so you're saying we're not doing a blight scan? It's like a faux blight scan.
Well, the thing is, okay.
We can do
You
both.
usually have sensors to pick up certain things. So if you're
Yeah.
after metal, you will have a scanner that will use metal. But if you want to say, oh, yes, we're scanning for blight and write blight meter on top of your metal detector, then so be it.
Well, I think to Lily's point from earlier, you could get the Garuda birds to do the blight scanning.
But that's a lot of points. It's a lot of work.
Actually, it doesn't cost any energy points for them to scan for blight.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's a freebie.
Alrighty, well, with the
It'll
information
just be a long, arduous task for the Garuda bird.
It will. They will get bored with it. That is probably a bigger problem. Like they'll cease to be interested in it after a while.
We're gonna have to give them some candy.
So
Give them some candy.
the thing that's confusing me is I thought we were scanning for robotic things inside of people.
I was intending to do both.
Okay.
Like, I don't see that it is any problem with doing both.
All right.
Scanning for blight and scanning for the robot things.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. So give me a science roll. Sciencey person.
Yeah.
With your +2 dice, with your I'm good at scanning people.
I'm good at scanning. Yeah.
Got one job on this ship.
Successes.
So funny. All right.
So, what can we find with 3 successes?
3 successes. Be Jesus me.
Wow.
I
Wow.
know, there was a lot of dice to roll.
Does sound. Yeah, I'm sure that we're actually a bit of a monster at it.
Yeah.
Okay, you find a kind of so one comment is you do find blight in various people, not at extreme levels, and you're probably not super surprised.
Yeah.
But no one with except for maybe the captain who doesn't get scanned.
Well, we know he's got blight. It's just
he's got blight.
Well, the question is it the same sort of blight or is it different? Anyway,
it's getting a bit
we'd have to
complicated.
get a sample for that.
Yeah. Indria has quite a bit of blight. She's been hanging out with the captain a lot. You find where is there? Manala Lee Kafala, the second engineer, has a small metallic object in their stomach.
Ooh.
Sorry, yes, I was going to say, can we make sure that Rada and Ben are sort of somewhere nearabouts when we're doing those scans? Is it, or we just
after the teeth? Is that the subtext?
No, yeah. Well, I suppose that might be just you'd rig it up so it's like they don't necessarily know the result, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I think I'm happily lurking.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
well,
Manana Lee Kafala has a small, round, metallic object in their stomach.
Sleeper agent.
Hate it when Benny's right. Those kafalas. Okay. We will definitely keep an eye on them. I think we'll let them go about their business until we can have a quiet chat somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me one more science roll, please.
Science roll?
Mm-hmm.
And is there anyone that is missing from the scans, or does everyone turn up?
Well, do you mandate it?
We do.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
I think we should.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
How many successes did you get?
I don't know. So I was just going to ask you, is this another scanning roll or is it just a science roll?
It's a science roll.
Okay. 4 successes this time. Make it up.
Nice.
All the wishes I had to do previously.
So you scan your trepo, and their body shows significant and extensive alterations.
Augmentation, perhaps? Yes.
Interesting.
They are well
Let me
on the
look at that
plastic
all
surgery.
night. Sorry, Lily.
I wasn't saying anything important. I was just joking and like usual. So go ahead. Sorry.
Well,
No, I was also joking. All right. Moving on.
So yes, they show their body shows significant alterations. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think I will have ever seen anything like that before because I'm so young. I don't even know if I would have heard about people doing alterations to their bodies. Like, I think Nilette's actually probably quite concerned about your Trupo's health, but she's like, I don't want to say. So she might just wait to have a conversation with him privately later.
Okay.
If she feels brave enough.
And what about our happiest assassin, Zero?
Zira does not have any significant body alterations.
Okay.
It's all natural talent.
So no metal.
And when I say body alterations, I mean their body is laced with metal because you're scanning for metal. So your Trepo's body has nano sort of level metallic interweaves through various parts of their body.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow.
Oh, and it may not come as a surprise, but Benny also has blight infection.
Probably not enough, though, sadly. So,
Lucky Benny.
You're so hard on Benny.
Benny will be the last one. We'll all die, get shot into space, or die of blight. Benny will still be there, banging on.
So
There's one rip yet. I've got all the delving suits.
So do you? So true. It's going to happen. With your Trepo, you said you're going to talk to him later. Do you share with the group this discovery?
Or do you go to your death on your own?
No. I mean, it's his private medical information, and I do. But I was scanning for. I think Nilette is going to tell them because she's just very confused. Because we're looking for people with metal in them in case it's spiders, and this is not spiders, but this is something, and she just doesn't even understand what it is.
Yep.
So, it's just so outside of her experience. She's like, it's what? It's not a spider. What is it?
It could be so many different things. Oh god.
Right. And the crew who were, the crew from the who were making the bloody blight orchid.
Yep.
Do they have higher ranges as well?
Yes, they do have higher ranges of blight.
And it is so the one with spiders. Is he in that crew?
No, he's part of the core engineering crew. Well, they are not part of the core engineering crew. They are part of the maintenance crew.
Right.
He's part of the engineering crew.
Right. And he's
Hold
the
on,
only
I'll just check
person.
that statement. Yes, no, I was right. Yep. He's part of
he's the
engineering
only
and
person-
maintenance, machinists.
Yep.
Or she.
And he's the only person that we find that has what we think is a spider in them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But by the way, Nilette, Benny is at your shoulder when you're scanning people, unless you drive him away.
I would definitely be trying to show him away because it's not his business.
But he could help. He makes that point very
It's
clearly.
not his business.
Oh, no, but he would never tell anyone.
I don't believe you, Benny.
That hurts. Right?
What?
Shoot, and push him out the door.
I mean, he's just trying to help.
He could be
Back
just
into your
trying to
cupboard,
help
Benny.
No.
Okay,
Back into the cupboard.
back into the cupboard. Yes. All right. So you didn't tell her, Manala. So they go about their business, quite unaware. And you know about your trepo. And Nilette, you've told everyone. Did you can all examine the scan outputs if you want.
That's exciting. Yep.
I'm happy to take on a technology role and a culture role, please, from the people who'd like to volunteer for either of those things.
All right. I'm going to do technology, strangely enough.
I'm pretty good with culture, so I'll give that a shot. Unless anyone else wants to put their hand up.
No.
3 successes. And no darkness points for you, young man.
That's what you think.
2 successes and what he said.
All right, I see. I love it. Putting your heads together, whilst you can't identify the specific purpose of the technology, you are able to identify it as heirloom level technology. So it's something from the Third Horizon that has been effectively surgically added to your Trepo's body. So it's some piece of Third Horizon tech.
There's only like 6 different nano tech in the artifacts books and things like that, all of which are quite impressive. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wow.
So your Trepo has something built into their body, which could make them quite dangerous.
A great whopping spider, I'm assuming, right?
Well, my thought was there might be some kind of remote control for them. For the spiders, that is.
Definitely a possibility.
We would have to run some tests.
Yes, and you'd probably have to run them on your Trepo.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're not
to you, Trepo.
yeah. So I assume we're not mentioning we're not going to have a chat with you, Trepo, about that at this point.
No.
But we do want to have.
He probably already read Nilette's face when she went.
Yeah, no, I agree with what he's saying. I think we should. I think we need to have a little chat with Kafala.
Yeah, but we also don't want to set off the spider. So I'm wondering if we have to do a middle of the night extraction, sedate Kafala, operate to remove the spider, and then question them? Or will that just trigger the spider and we won't find out anything?
Nothing like a midnight kidnapping with a surgical procedure thrown in to really make people feel.
Yeah, every step of that sounds like the best way to get woken up, by the way. The kidnapping, the forced surgery, the...
And my question is, who's wearing the little grey alien suit for this to really fire off? Like, who's going to put that suit on? So, yeah, but I mean, what are you going to do about Kafala? Like, that's a question.
So
So is she hanging around anyone in particular?
Well, just her crew. Like, she's the second
okay.
engineer, so she's the second in charge. She runs her own. She runs one of the shifts of engineers.
Okay, yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Could Nilette do what she's done before and hack into the medical records and just say that, like, I don't know, maybe she had like a ruptured ulcer and this is something completely benign, like it's just a surgical thing. I mean, I don't think it is because we're playing the game that we're playing, but you know, just to rule that out before we take drastic action.
But I like drastic action.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to do a data gen roll to do that.
Because privacy is
So-
important.
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
need a data gen roll if you're not going to tell the captain you have a suspicion. Oh, the second in charge if you have a suspicion.
Yeah.
Can we find out where Kafala's cabin is and if they are in a cabin by themselves?
They are not in a cabin by themselves because the only people who get cabins by
Planning to
themselves
do
are
a
very
Moscow
senior.
2.0 with this.
Well, I was just seeing if Ammon could, seal up the vents or something like that, and we just pump something into the room that knocks everyone out. Fairly well intentioned.
They're in a small shared cabin, so they're only sharing with 3 other people. So it's 4 people in the cabin.
And that
All
might-
right. So the first thing is, do
Just
we
do a
want to
stealth
actually
surgery.
tell the second in command what we found in Kafala?
So you are telling them?
Well, that's
No,
what
we're
I
just
want to
trying to
ask
discuss
everybody
this.
else.
Mm.
What do y'all think? What are we doing? Are we telling the second in command?
I reckon we should tell Indria, to be honest. Yeah.
Do we trust the second in command?
Hell no.
I mean, no.
But does your lack of trust mean that you don't want to tell them this specific thing?
Well,
Yeah, that's fair, but their response to our last little visit was kind of lukewarm. So,
and she did say you take care of it. So we're assuming that's the default. Is we
we're
just
still
take
taking care
of
of it. Yeah. Special
I like
envoys probably.
I think we should tell
Special
her,
envoys.
but leave it up to you.
There's a motto I like to play with, go by, and it's called "Better to ask forgiveness than permission." So, yeah, I don't. It
All
doesn't
right,
necessarily.
so seal off the air to the accommodation unit.
We could. Would it make sense that if there's 4 people from the engineering thing that at any one time 2 of them might be on duty and the other 2 might be sleeping or something
Absolutely.
like that?
Yep.
Try and minimize it. We don't want to actually
So
hurt
you're gonna
anybody.
data gin the roster.
Well, actually, because first of all, I was going to do the data
It's not
gen
that big a group. They manage the roster pretty directly.
to check and see, like Ben had suggested, is there like a medical reason why she might have like some metal thing in her stomach?
Yes, I need a data gen roll.
So I will do
Because you
that
didn't
first.
tell the second in command.
Rose stealing her drinking glasses.
All right, that's 3 successes.
Absolutely not. There is no evidence of a medical procedure that would explain a large or largish, well, not largish, but a small metal object in their stomach.
Right.
Can you also, Nilette, can you pull up the org chart, so to speak, and tell me if Vos Nilari is actually a subordinate to Manala Likafala? Because he was electromechanic.
Absolutely is.
Oh, boy. I reckon he found out something about her.
And yeah,
and
we've helped along
got
the way.
offed.
She
Yeah.
has been disappeared. There is one other thing. If we can assume that having the thing in themselves means that there's someone else above them controlling them or something like that. And even if we were to knock that person out, does that mean that the thing wouldn't then explode? Is it a conscious thing or not? Because didn't the last time it happened when we'd knocked that person out, or they were very wounded or something like that?
Well, I mean, yeah, the first time, but the second time with the med bay, it ripped open their face and leapt onto my skull.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So what was the trigger for that again?
Amon's face, I would have
My
thought,
handsome, rugged features.
Something that led, and then I can't remember. I have to look it up.
Is there a way? And did Amon, you rebuilt one of these things, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, a much bigger
kind
one.
of-
The robots you dealt with are much bigger than the
Yeah.
stomach bots.
Right, but is it the
Similar
same
tech.
sort of tech? So would it be worth, maybe it's some sort of role, what kind of sensors the spider thing had in the big one that you've got, and whether, because my theory is that no one's going to want to have it in them if they have any inkling that it's going to rip their face off and attack people, right? Or explode. So that means that there is someone else maybe. So maybe someone else is controlling it. And if that's the case, is the thing also does it have sensors or something, or where it can decide, or the person controlling it can decide, okay, now's the time to set this thing forth. Because
you pretty thoroughly destroyed the main body of the little spider that attacked Aman. So there's not really anything that's really recoverable to indicate how that was operating, because you did a pretty thorough job of making sure the central body was destroyed.
Yeah.
Right.
You can examine the big bot, the one that you've converted into your security robot. Look, it mostly relies on vision and heat sensors and sound sensors. And it was definitely capable of receiving messages, but it's also, and this is why it's heirloom technology, broadly speaking, it's self-directing. So semi-artificial intelligence, in the sense that it's not fully sentient, but it has a series of pretty broad-scoped behaviors that it can use for various purposes.
Right. So then is the purpose of it to destroy its host so that it doesn't give any information, or to destroy the people who are interacting with it? And you said it's heirloom tech. And did you say that
Definitely heirloom tech.
And Utrepo is festooned with heirloom tech as well? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did say that as well.
Okay, right. Well,
mind you, so is the Mercurian blade. So there is heirloom tech in a couple of, heirloom tech just means technology from the third horizon.
But
having
your new gun, exactly, like Rada's new gun, or whoever's got the aluminum pistol.
So just looking back over the notes, and it seems that Kafala, the first one, her thing went off when we kind of were really pressing her, and she got really upset, and her blood pressure started to rise.
That's right.
And so, but she was really shocked because we were telling her that all of her men had been, or all the other people from the Free Hand movement had been killed by an assassin and not by us. And she was completely thrown by this information. And then her blood pressure rises, and that's when it all happened. She started to tell us something. So it seems like it was maybe trying to stop her from telling us something. I don't know. That's why I was just wondering about. I mean, it's a pretty awful thing to do to somebody, to take them when they're asleep, sedate them, and then operate on them. But whether we could get the creature out without killing it.
I doubt that we could, and then you have the risk of whoever is doing said operation getting exploded by, spiders.
Yeah.
So, because we could knock her out, but her nervous system, I assume, is completely separate from its. So,
Yeah.
One other question as well, though, is there any way we could do it? Like, is there a way we could do it inside a Faraday cage or something like that would block out radio signals?
that makes sense. But just bearing in mind that it's probably got a pre-built system of points where stress gets too much, it's in danger, and those things that we don't know. So, stressing her out and raising her blood pressure could have been the trigger, but also you'd imagine completely rendering, a host inert could be another trigger as well.
Exactly.
We don't know. And either way, if the first Kafala was kind of surprised by the thing, I'm assuming, as we said, that she didn't sign up to have her face ripped off by a spider inside her. So what do we gain by getting the thing out of this Kafala?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really get us. I mean, if we could open it up, maybe Aman could figure some things out, but it doesn't really get us any closer to the person who put it there.
I think it's more that like if we do the Faraday cage option and we do what's we'll call it, like get one hole, then we can study it. We might be able to trace back its point of origin. There's a bunch of things we might be able to do.
Yeah.
That we can't do without it.
Oh yeah, and I can definitely see some benefits. Just
how do we do it?
How many darkness points does Thomas want to spend on it? Exploding in the place.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about who's got metacurgy?
I've got 1 point in that.
I've got 1 point.
I think Ben has 2 points, but
Well, go Ben, go.
I've got 1 point. 66.
All right. Well, can I get Ben to make a roll and Ben probably take a bonus dice from all the assistance you're no doubt receiving?
Yeah.
okay.
We can still hold the games, Lily. That's fine.
That was 0 successes. But maybe Ben can give like a prayer to the judge or something?
Mm-hmm.
Or should we not let Thomas have more darkness points?
I think
It
it doesn't
feels
matter.
important.
It feels important, and they're kind of fun.
Yeah, Ben gives a prayer to the judge that their endeavor will succeed, and they will save this person.
Okay.
Hey,
So
where'd that go?
Additional bonus die. On top of the bonus die, so
God
2
damn.
bonus die. How many
0
successes?
successes. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Okay, from now on,
That's
just
how we do.
Nilette rolls everything from now on.
I'm really sorry. I am not contributing this session at all.
No, that's not at all. But I am interested in your thoughts, Lily, as to what you think, how this sort of ties in. And because if we leave them alone, Kafala, we know who she is. We know that she has that thing. But my gut tells me she's not the assassin. The assassin might have put it in there. Utrepo could have put it in there, maybe. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Utrepo is the assassin either. So, I'm interested in anyone else's thoughts along those lines.
Mm. Oh, I don't know. It's just, I think Nilette feels uncomfortable with leaving the thing inside this person. It's like a bomb just waiting to go off, and we just don't know when that's going to happen, and that makes her feel very unsettled.
Well, maybe what we could do, what about, would Aman be able to make a big Faraday cage? Is it something you could make?
Oh, hell yeah.
In-
Faraday
in a
cage is
cabin?
easy.
What about in a cabin? Could you do it in a cabin?
without anybody noticing.
Well, maybe not. It could just be a storage room or something that we can get, through some way get that person into that room. I don't know. It may not work, but at least it get.
Do we want to deal with this person straight away? Because
honestly,
there's
I
an
kind of
opening
think
for an
we could just-
electromechanic working under her in the engineering crew that I could quite easily fill to actually scope her out rather than necessarily going in and extracting a ticking time bomb after wrapping them in a Faraday cage and duct taping, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is that spider yours? You just dropped it.
But this is the thing, is I can suss out her behaviour at least and talk to the other crew in that engineering space.
What about the idea that perhaps can someone be exerting some control over the person through the spider?
Well, that's what I'm kind of concerned about. Yes.
Yeah. Beyond, exploding them, can they exert sort of control over their consciousness and make them do things? Yes. So, what are you suggesting? You sort of enlist your services into the engineering section?
Yeah, we're short staffed.
Yeah, you're bored and you want some, give some help, and then you can get teamed up and keep an eye on her. I think that's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm curious to know what the 2IC would say, but once we sort of tell them, it may well be out of our control. So.
Well, what would the 2IC do?
We'll
Assuming
probably hand it back over to us.
Yeah, basically. Okay. All right. Well, you need to get that thing out of her belly.
Yeah. Luckily, I know some people who can, who are good at extracting things from tight places. Yeah.
So, what would she do? Is the question. Would she go, all right, well, I want my second engineer to report straight away, and then potentially spider incident?
Yeah.
Would the engineer do something else, like disappear and overload systems or something?
Yeah.
That would give you a good idea, actually, depending on how thorough that is. If the whole ship blows up, it probably wasn't your trepo.
Yeah, true.
Well, at least we were right, people.
Absolutely.
It was Benny after all. Did we scan Benny?
Yes, you had blight.
Had blight. That's right. Okay, good. All right.
Remember, you even had a quote. Probably not enough.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, so if Aman does that, what any thoughts as to what? Like, I'm looking at what we had in our list. I know Ben is excited about the social cohesion theatre sports improv event. Well, Ben's not, but Lily is. Or does someone get on with your trepo? Is it worth having? Because we've got a note here as distracted you trepo. Is it worth someone having a chat to them and seeing what's happening with them, trying to shake out some things?
My character doesn't want to, but I want to make my character do that. So yeah.
Excellent.
Do it.
Do it.
Except before the premise is going to be Nilette sends Ben to talk to him or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
For the theatre sports event, but we're not doing the theatre sport event anymore, so I don't know.
What? I made this trophy for nothing?
Maybe Nilette just decides to go ahead with it anyway because, she secretly wanted to.
Yeah, 100%. I want to do it. So.
I think it's actually quite a good thing to do. Once you've made the whole crew get scanned for blight and there was problems in the ventilation system, with...
You need to raise the social cohesion and morale somehow.
That's right. Yeah. Yes, you need to raise... the morale on the ship. So I think it's actually still a good thing to go ahead with.
And improv is your way of doing that.
Yeah.
it's not Pripyat's. He's not involved at all. But everyone else. I think should
you'll
get
be involved, all right.
Maybe you're the judge, remember? You're judging
He'll
this.
probably he'll present the statuette to the winner. Yes, but I think we should still do that anyway. And again,
Absolutely.
It's a good way to observe the crew. And maybe it's worthwhile putting one of those listening devices that we had into the quarters of the Filer's quarters, because we haven't been getting a lot from them regardless.
At least in the hallway outside or something like that, if you can't.
Yeah, somewhere where you think it will be.
Rada can
unobtrusive.
probably sneak in during the Theatre Sports event.
I've got my handy dandy lockpicks for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll switch over to the theatre sport event then. So you've got the theatre sport event, which was going to be cancelled, but you bring back because you feel strongly that this is the type of event that the crew needs to bring them back together after this horrific experience. And you also are going to do you still have your scanner on the door? You've scanned everyone.
Yeah, there's no reason why we shouldn't remove it. Sorry.
No, fair enough. What it's theatre sports. What's the Nilette? What's the theme? What's the kickoff comment? The starting idea? The thing that people have to build off? What
would it be? Goodness. Now I'm gone blank.
Oh, well, look,
Let's go and look some up.
If you're really not sure, Benny's happy to provide a couple of ideas that he's been thinking about for some time now.
Okay.
An assassin that is amongst us, maybe.
What is Benny going to suggest?
It's the space version of Jesus Christ Superstar or something like that.
No. You're all on a lighthouse.
Wow, original, Nilette.
That wasn't me. That was Benny.
Was it? Benny doesn't know what you're talking about. Benny's a
So his suggestion is we're all on a lighthouse.
Yeah. Well, no. When accused, he makes it very clear that it was something he'd heard you mention once, and so really, it's your idea. Didn't you used to be in a lighthouse?
Nilette feels this boiling rage inside her. She's shaking. She can't believe that he's doing this to her, and it's in front of everybody, so she can't punch him in the face, which is what she really wants to do.
Can Ben roll to notice this, seeing as she very slightly opened up to him about it?
Yeah.
Or can he just notice it without needing to roll?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Was that a don't need to
No,
roll?
yeah, no, you don't need to roll. Yeah.
Yeah. So Nilette is just standing there with so stiff and this kind of fixed grimacy smile on her face, and she's clasping her hands, going like that down by her side.
I think that Ben's just going to put her hand on her shoulder and just pat her shoulder, but then walk up and sort of put another hand on Benny's shoulder and start squeezing in a way that is subtly extremely hard and clavicle breaking.
Right.
And say, I think you meant a shipyard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I might admit a shipyard. I don't know
Yes,
where
I think you meant a shipyard.
Yes, a shipyard. Yes, this is right. It was definitely a shipyard. Yes, it was a shipyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a beautiful shipyard.
Yeah.
A shipyard, maybe like Aluminum Bay.
I think
So
the
have
hand
we started this
squeezed
now? So
by-
I come up and put my hand on Ben's shoulder and clasp Betty's shoulder with a tight grip.
What is it? I'm just making up stories.
We have started the improv, haven't we?
I think perhaps we should start in a library. There is a very traitorous little man.
Oh, I reach further around on his shoulder and push where I threw that dagger into his shoulder.
What? Okay, we are in the library and there is a little man who has got no choice because of his many children and his sick mother. And he is forced to do things against his will. It's a very tragic story. Play!
I think that went well.
I'm so
I feel like I could get more motivation points back for that. No.
It is an innocent man forced against his will to commit acts of harm because he loves
what
his
harm
mother.
have you done, Benny? Is this just the one time?
Oh, I've done so little harm in my life. I am but a little person. I do no harm to anyone.
You're a very little person.
I am. I'm a very little person.
All right, one final squeeze and I let go.
Okay, while this is still
getting a
going on though, and you guys are all picking on poor old Benny, who's done nothing wrong. Poor guy. Just a bit of violence, you know, I'm just saying.
That wasn't violence. Anyway.
Okay, you guys are all busy focused on this and trying to get the thing started. Davud Sigmon, who is the first engineer and in charge of all the engineers, his voice cracks through the room. There's something wrong with Manala.
What?
There's something wrong with Manala. When she came through the door, she's been sick ever since.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sorry, I'm going to pretend to be shocked.
Can Ben race over there with some Medicagi skills?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty then, I'm going to die.
Ben, you race over. Manala is coughing and spluttering and shows signs of extreme distress.
Maybe let's get her out of the room, away from all of these people.
To the med bay. That's lucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my Medicagi now.
Yeah, go for it.
Man, I got 0 successes. This really has been my game.
That's okay because
it's coming out on its own accord.
It's 3 darkness point time.
Oh shit!
Well, you guys, you made the point earlier. You were cutting me off. Just gonna hold me back. By the way, I still have more, just to reassure you. In case you're worried that I might be running short just yet. All right, so chest burster scene. For those of us who've watched enough Alien to know what I'm talking about. Okay. So she's thrashing on the floor while Ben is standing over her going, I think we need to clear her out. And then you hear this mighty cracking sound from her body.
That's gotta hurt.
It seems somewhat fatal, actually, Pripyat.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, well, let's.
Is it a sound that, say, I might have heard earlier last week when I was opening someone's rib cages?
Yes. Very similar. Specifically relatable sounds.
Great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right. She thrashes on the ground and then starts screaming in agony and then goes completely silent as there's this mighty cracking sound. And you guys, well, Ben, you can see these kind of sharp metal spikes spring out from the chest. Like puncture out from the chest. What would you like to do, Ben, since you're right there?
Okay. Look, I'm just going to say, since we were half prepared for something to happen, and Ben is part of the guard, I think it would be reasonable that he would have his halberd with him. And, like, weapons and armor.
Yep, sure.
Okay, yeah, she's obviously quite beyond help. He's just going to try just smash down on this thing with the halberd. This is probably not going to look great to anyone watching, but okay.
No, because you literally raced over. You go, and then there's there is a horrible sound, though. There's a horrible sound before you do anything. And a lot of people hear it because it's pretty horrible. And then, so then your instantaneous response is to sort of, do the twirling and then smash the halberd down onto the body.
So the first part of the doctor's ABC algorithm for first aid is you check for danger. And this is a danger, so I am dealing with the danger.
Well, look, as the only trained medical professional in the group, Lily, I'll bow to your greater wisdom and knowledge in this area. Sure, yeah, that definitely seems to meet the checking for danger.
Okay. Anyway, halberd time.
Halberd time. Roll for your halberd.
And as a free action, can he yell for everyone to get back?
Absolutely.
I'm already back. I saw what happened last time up close.
And are we in a kind of is it like quite a full room of people?
Because you got the whole crew here. It was the whole point.
So
well, if there's another exit, I think we start getting people out of there if we can.
Okay.
Nilette will help with trying to exit people from the room.
Let Ben drop their halberd on people though. So
I actually had a paper and I wrote down everything that I need to do with melee combat. But okay, so I click melee combat, then I add 2 for the halberd.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I add 2 for Blade Master.
Yep.
1 for the halberd.
Yep. I think that's about it.
I don't think there's anything else.
No, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Cool. I got 3 successes.
Okay, you go spinning it around and drop this blade smack bang in the middle of the chest. You crack, you push the chest down and smash, the chest cavity open. You've obviously damaged this spider thing, but it is not destroyed. They're pretty tough.
Yeah.
But you've definitely damaged it, and it's like it sort of springs out at this point and leaps at you. Now you can do what's called a reaction. So you've got a fast action and a slow action. You've used your slow action, and you've got a fast action left. So you get to roll your halberd skill plus all of the dice that you just mentioned to defend yourself from the spider bot as it hurls itself at you.
Okay, so that's the 3 bonus dice again?
Yeah, it sure is.
I got 1 success this time.
I only got 1 success as well. So you negate the 1 success, which means it's a draw, so you win in that circumstance.
Woohoo! Okay.
So you are bunting it away with your halberd, right? So it's like leapt at you, and you've actually kind of done that. Actually, once again, alien scene, the scene where they smash the face huggers away, and they're hurling, and it goes flying across the room, and kind of lands plonk in amongst all the people. All right. So I believe I heard people yelling out that they were getting people to safety.
Yes.
All right, everyone, make your choice of command or force, I reckon.
I'm going to go with command.
Uh-huh.
Let's have a look. 2 successes.
Okay, cool. All right, you're starting to pull people out. Can other people who are not choosing to fight but rather choosing to get people out, can you make these rolls for me, please?
Yeah. I got 1 success with force.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll help out with force as well.
Yep.
I'm rolling command to get people out.
So that's one success.
Okay. Make a command roll for me, Dan.
2 successes.
Okay, so you're doing a pretty decent job at getting people out. So whilst this spider thing does land amongst people, most of the crew have already been jammed out the doors. However, the spider thing seems completely uninterested in the people it's landed amongst. And the good news is most of you have kind of escorted people out, so it goes straight back at you. So Lily, it's you and Spider Boy. This time it's just going to be initiative between you and Spider Boy. Now, have you got the talent that lets you draw 2? I can't remember.
I believe I do have some sort of initiative talent. I will just quickly. Combat veteran, you can make your initiative roll with 2 dice and choose the best one.
Yeah. So in this mechanic, that means you get 2 draws of the cards and you get to choose the best one.
Okay.
So your first card is a 6, and your second card is a 7. Sorry. So take the 6 because it's the lower of the 2. And I get a 10. So you actually go first. So you get a swing at it before it gets a swing at you.
Okay. Well, I mean, tried and true. Let's try to hit this thing with the halberd again.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh. So when I do the just to double check, when I do the prayer, is that just pushing?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I'm really sorry to go back to enabling Thomas, but I'm going to push that.
Yeah, do it.
The right decision.
Oh, 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the right decision.
How good was that? How good was that? Like, I mean, people, come on, work with me.
And then the spider gets out the lasers.
The laser.
The laser spider.
But with 3 successes, what sort of damage do you do?
Unfortunately,
what is your base damage of your halberd?
The base damage of the halberd is 3. Unfortunately, a crit is 4.
Yeah, but like 3 plus 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5. So roll with armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Oofta. Yeah. No, with your second hit, you smash it. You know, you kind of smash it to 1,000 pieces, really.
Nice.
It's not that like you've landed 2 really big blows at that decent pace. So yeah, so you smash it down.
Woohoo!
Cool, I've actually done something this game.
You had one job to do and you did it.
Yeah,
perfectly. Considering that I don't think any of the rest of us would have been armed in the middle of the.
Not that seriously, no.
No.
Always be prepared.
Clunk.
So it's destroyed. Unfortunately, Manala Lee Kafala is dead. They were already dead, but the halberd definitely didn't leave much chance of survival. Yeah. So what do you guys? Yeah. What do you do?
Is it? Can we
lock the door as soon as everybody gets out?
Yeah.
But I was also thinking about, can we make a bit of a mental counting of or note of who wasn't there?
Who wasn't there?
Who declined the theatre sports?
Who didn't come to theatre sports?
Yeah. Was your Trepo there?
Oh no, your Trepo was there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your Trepo was there. Yeah.
Zara.
Zara was not there.
Okay. Obviously, I think okay. I'm assuming that the command crew weren't there, obviously.
No, because they were doing that jobby thing where they keep the ship moving forward.
Yes, right.
Everybody knows the captain does all that shit.
Right. So, that clue we had, that sort of lead that we had, that person we could watch, we don't have that anymore. But there's no more spider, so it's not necessarily a bad thing.
As far as we know.
Right.
I mean, if I was an assassin, I'd probably cache some spiders around in the hull of the ship.
Yeah. Oh, look at our objectives.
Oh god, it's quantum spiders now. They've been there the whole time.
I look at our missions and objectives, and we have not solved any of them, nor seem to be closer to solving any of them.
I do want to go and check her cabin, though.
Okay.
Check their items, and what they had, lockers and hidden panels, that sort of thing.
By all means, give me a observation roll.
Nilette.
Okay. All right. Coming with you.
As you search their cabin for evidence of secret lockers and other things.
All right. They should be doing some of that. 2 successes.
Nice.
Okay. You are able to find a false a panel in the roof of the small space that seems to have so you can remove it, and above it you find a freehand text.
Oh, okay, like pamphlets and things.
Yeah, like pamphlets and things.
Right.
Okay.
But equipment-wise, they've just got tech tools and things like that, or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'll check over her tools.
Mm-hmm.
If there are any surprises.
Yeah. Really gonna take the freehand stuff.
Yeah.
To read over to see if there is actually any kind of connection or clue in those writings that can explain all of this stuff.
It's a lot of information about the Free Gahan movement, and how the guilds are secretly holding Gahan back. It seems very much committed to the freedom of Gahan, kind of thing.
I think Ben is right in that it's got to be. I think it's got to be like some kind of front for somebody. Oh, look at us all yawning like crazy. I think it must be bedtime.
You were checking the tools, weren't you?
Yep.
Aman.
Yep.
Give me a technology roll, please.
Okay. 2 successes.
Okay. The tools look pretty standard. There's no evidence that any of them have been specifically converted to be weapons.
Okay.
Or anything of that nature.
All right. Nothing connects together to form a giant sniper rifle 2 meters long?
No.
Okay, good.
Nilette, could you give me one more observation roll, please?
Yeah. 1 success.
Okay. It does look like this Free Gahan material hasn't been disturbed for some time. Like, it's been up here for at least a number of weeks.
Okay.
Interesting.
Who does she share the cabin with again?
Members of the engineering crew. So basically 2 shifts are split across a couple of cabins. And as you guys have already established, part of the shift crew, perhaps weirdly, but half the 4 members are members of one crew, and the other half are members of another crew.
Yeah.
So one's engineering and one's maintenance, I think it is, isn't it?
Oh no, it's more that they're split. So the engineering crew is split into 2 shifts.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
treating them like cohorts, basically.
Yeah. So it was probably, just for the sake of conversation, it was probably Davud Sigmund and Manala Lee Kafala. The drive core specialist, Thasarik Ruau, and the auxiliary systems tech, Cora Mulvin. Did you want to question them?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to ask them?
We'll sick Pripyat on them, or rather.
Oh. Guys are the worst.
Well, I could use my faction standing to attempt to intimidate them. So.
I could just snap things and hope that they talk.
They are a member of the Machinist Guild, not the Navigators Guild.
Yeah, so, you know.
Completely poncy, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I suppose Pripyat would probably ask them how well they knew
Kafala.
Kafala.
Mm-hmm.
What background did they know from Kafala?
Kafala has been a member of the crew for several years.
Right.
And there's no... they all share the opinion there's no evidence that they come from Gahand or that they particularly know Gahand, or anything of that nature.
So then do they think, if I pull out the flyers, do they think that these were not hers? Were they planted or something? Is that what they're suggesting?
If you challenge them on that question, they will certainly suggest that they've never heard Manala mention anything about Gahand.
It is curious that wasn't the last Kafala also the engineering section? Is that right?
Yes, definitely.
And then we also had, hang on, mission objectives. Where are these? No, that's not what I want. Session notes. And Vos Nilari, Vos Nilari. So there seems to be a link between the 3 of these people, all in engineering, all having some kind of links to the Free Gahan movement. But of course, you're not aware of anything like that at all.
No. I mean, none of us even suspected Kafala Feldurum, but obviously she was a member of the Free Gahan movement because, I mean, she was meeting with them. I mean,
Right.
we're, it would be insane to think that we're all members of the Gahan movement.
Well, how many people are in the engineering crew?
There's about 12.
So a quarter of your people are in the Free Gahan movement, but it would be insane to think that everyone is part of the Free Gahan movement, yes? What do you think the captain would think with this information?
We don't know. What would the captain think? I mean, they all look at you a bit weirdly when you say the captain, because of course most of them are in on the secret.
Well, that's who I mean. Do you know anyone else on the ship who you think may be part of the Free Gattu movement?
Well, I mean, those maintenance and support people are Dodge. Could be them.
But we have not found any agents from the Gattu movement in those departments, only in your department. So,
well, yes, but what if they say, what if this is all someone planting this information, and we all know those maintenance people have got it in for us?
Let's see. Right. Well, I guess we will have to see what. I just cannot remember her fucking name. What is her name? Where is it? Indira? No, is it right?
Yeah.
Indria?
Yeah,
Indria. Yeah. Indria. I keep thinking of Indira and I do. That's why I'm getting lost.
That's fair.
Maybe we talk to Indria and see what she thinks. Maybe perhaps there are some security problems aboard the ship. Looking around, I don't know. I'm not really sure what other questions to ask here. I suppose, of course, you would probably acquiesce to us having a bit of a look around in cabins and such.
I guess we have no choice.
I guess you do not. Thank you. I'll get my. We'll have a bit of a look, and hopefully, as you say, that it is ridiculous that everyone is connected with this, but we need to eliminate possibilities. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, we do understand. All right, so you guys check the rooms. You don't find anything that links them to anything.
Okay. Yes, well...
We're not making a lot of friends lately.
No. We are going to have to talk to the 2IC because, I mean, Ben just basically murdered one of her. Well, a spider aboard her ship. I think we have to go to her with this information and then say there's something very wrong aboard the ship. Because I don't know where else we go. Unless anyone else has any other thoughts as to where else we should go, who else we should talk to. I'm a little bit stuck.
All right, let's have a look.
Well, how about we pause it there?
I think so, because I would go fall asleep.
And return in a fortnight. Now, while this has all been going on, the ship has been merrily progressing its way through space and time. So next session, at some point next session, you'll be entering into Ninhalam space.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be available next session, I'm afraid, guys. My apologies. So don't die, and more importantly, don't get Pripyat killed. But you may obviously throw Benny out the porthole if, should you decide that's needful. But yeah, I'm sorry I won't be available next time.
I do believe this is an experience session as well.